So she's pretty much telling them, hey guys, we need to go back in time because Voldemort needs to be alive. Like, you guys have to make it happen too. Like, Albus has to be the one to interfere, like the prophecy says. She goes back in time. One of the tasks is like, hey, you guys need to cooperate. And they're like,
no, we're not going to cooperate with you, crazy lady.
So she threatens to kill Scorpio. And she says, pretty much probably gives a long, drawn-out bad guy speech about how Albus's weakness is just like his father, and it's friendship. Like, I don't know if that's a weakness or a good thing. I don't know. It depends. Oh, no. So, sorry, they don't go back. They go back to, like, the Triwizard last part in the maze. Cedric comes, knocks her out thinking it's part of the thing, and helps unties the boys. Okay, good for Cedric. And he just goes off like the rest of the time. She wanted like Cedric to be humiliated. Horrible. Second time they go back where Cedric isn't. Cedric's like bitter old, most important Death Eater in the world. And they're like, yo, we can't let Cedric become like this. Like, not cool. So they know, we gotta let Cedric win. Gotta let time be how it is. He ends up somehow, after being knocked out by Cedric, ends up waking up, running to the time turner, tries to go back. The boys like grab onto her, and she ends up breaking the prototype time turner. Finally, someone does something good. Breaks the time turner. Well, they're also trapped back in time. Probably not a good thing. But hey, they have no idea where they are except for Delphi, who decides that moment she wants to run away from them and go about her wicked plans. At some point during this time, Harry and Draco have a little heart-to-heart saying, hey, yeah.
Oh, so sad.
Draco admits, hey, I actually have the non-prototype time turner. Good job, Draco. You could have, like, mentioned this earlier. And it's like, oh, by the way, this doesn't give any of the negative ramification. The other one did, like, 5 minutes, breaking arms, none of that shenanigans. Way better would have been to steal. He had kept it because he didn't want to spread more rumors about Scorpius not being his son. So Harry's waiting, they're like, well, they're back in time somewhere, we don't know where to go. And they're like, well, yeah, that sucks. There's no point in actually having this time turner then. Boys also figure this out and figure out they have to somehow send a message to Harry or the family telling them what time they're in. The problem is they don't even know what time they're in. They discover it's
October 30th.
The day before Harry's parents die. So, they go, after seeing Harry get wrapped in his baby blanket, they go steal some ingredients from Bethesda Bagshot's house, right in there, hey, come to this date, save us, pretty much, on the blanket, but it's not so that you see it, it's so that when they spill the love potion on it, and Harry goes to the blanket to seek comfort, which he does always around Halloween, the death of his parents, from this blanket, which kind of sounds a little creepy to me, man seeking solace in a baby blanket, but we won't go there, guys. They go, and then Harry sees, hey, there's something written on this. Realizing, oh my god, the kid must have sent it because it's never been here before. Oh, kind of smart there, Harry. Harry, Ron, Hermione, Draco, Ginny, everyone, that awesome time turner, go back in time. Yay! They find the boys, they find out, hey, Delphi must be Voldemort's daughter. And the only reason you find out, and guess who the mom is? I mean, there's kind of been issues with it, and I always kind of suspected it was true, but Voldemort apparently has a daughter with
Bellatrix.
I'm gonna post you guys some hilarious jokes from Reddit I saw Voldemort and Bellatrix. And they go back, help Harry, and everyone's fighting who needs to pretend to be Voldemort so we can get Delphi distracted from the actual Voldemort, because that's who she's coming to find, to keep him from going after Harry's parents so that he doesn't get, like, almost killed. Kind of a smart thing to do. That's someone using their noggin finally. Harry decides, hey, I'm going to pretend to be Voldemort. They kind of do this. She catches on. Big fight scene ensues. Albus rescues
Harry,
because Harry's about to die.
Of course.
And Albus rescues him. And they end up, Albus is like wanting to kill Delphi and be like, yo, I'm going to kill you. You killed innocent people. You did all this shenanigans. Like, you need to die. And Harry and everyone's like, dude, Albus, you can't just kill people. Like,
not cool.
we're going to take her back to jail. She'll spend her life in Azkaban. Apparently, it's also rumored that Harry gives, like, Delphi some big speech about how she'll always be an orphan, and that's something she has to live with. Kind of cool coming from Harry, but we don't know. Harry, of course, has to see his parents be killed, and he's like, knows he can't do anything about it. Kind of depressing. But I admit would be really cool to see in the play, so if that's the real scene, I'll be a happy camper. Voldemort and stuff like more better than he was in the movie, because he's supposed to be, like, creepy at this point still, because he's splitting so much of his soul, but not, like, as creepy as he was when he was resurrected. So the play ends up going back to the present time. Scorpio decides to brag because he asks Rose out. Rose is like, no, I'm not going out with you. But she does it with, like, a pity glance, and he's like, he goes to Albus and is like, I can work with pity. Pity is how love starts. And I'm like, a 13, 14-year-old kid thinking that's how love starts is through pity. I'm not sure I agree, but you end up seeing more scenes where Rose and Scorpio are flirting with each other. So apparently pity really does bring a relationship. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's probably very true. The play apparently ends with Albus and Harry having a big talk about how Harry's so scared of night and enclosed spaces and so much. And Albus is like, well, hey, am I more like you, or am I more than James? Like, do you think I'm more like you finally? And Albus is like, no, you're like your mother. Or the person who, like, wrote this wasn't certain if it's, like, Albus is like Ginny, or if Albus is like Lily. Either way,
I wouldn't be upset.
because that would be really cool. Then he pretty much tells Albus, hey,
Hey, the two people you're named after were flawed but amazing guys.
and it's the flaws that make them good guys. And apparently how it ends is they're both saying it's going to be a nice day, and the other one answers like, yeah, it's going to be a good day. And now that you know the synopsis, you're going to hear a little rant from me. Personally, if they get rid of Scorpio's mom, I'm going to be angry, because Epilogy says
She is there.
you can't just change that. No, I'm not accepting that. I'm not going to allow that to happen.
Not cool.
J.K. Rowling herself talked about the time turner and all the issues with that and how you can't change time, and she even herself admitted they were mistakes, but now she's going to go and let a play be made about them. So that's a little mini rant. But what kind of worries me is, like, J.K. Rowling herself did an interview saying that, like, she wants the Harry Potter characters to seem like they're living normal, uneventful lives. And that's how she wants heroes and stuff to be remembered, as being normal people, because that's what they want in life. Then why explain to me, like,
Why are you making...
making them super depressed? And I don't know. I don't like how she's making their lives be more eventful. And there is still rumors. They're saying the cursed child is supposed to be Delphi. Cause, if any of this is true, it will make for a good play. But a bad. That sucks. Considering all the Harry Potter books started off as books. And honestly, I'm gonna say it right now, I won't consider any of it canon. I won't, because of J.K. Rowling going so much against what she says in interviews, and I don't like an author who's always changing their mind. Like, I'm fine if she goes and says stuff afterwards, like Albus is gay, she doesn't feel Ron and Hermione are meant to be together. Well, look, she still kept them together at the end of the play. Like, she could have broken them apart. She chose not to. Like, they could have even divorced, like, now that Rose is off in school or whatever, but
No.
so I'm not thrilled with that. And then I'm also just not kind of the premise of it. I'm just, so many plot holes, so many issues. I personally won't consider it canon. I'll read the play, hopefully at some point, if I ever get to England, we'll see it, or if it comes to the States, I will see it, because it sounds like it would make an amazing play. But I don't know if I ever would consider it canon. I think I'll just consider it a fan
Fiction wrote by an 8th grade kid.
Sorry, that's probably the things I probably wrote when I was in 8th grade fan fiction. Like, let's be realistic, guys. Time turners, like, only in, considering she came out and said there were closed times. Done. I hope you guys enjoyed my synopsis and the spoilers. If you didn't want to see them, then you shouldn't have watched, or if you didn't want to hear the spoilers, you shouldn't have watched the video. If you liked the video, please rate it 2 thumbs up, and I'll see you guys again soon.